Lesson 133.
Église.
Now, this word has an interesting history. It started out as the Greek word ekklesia, which literally means to call out. And so, by virtue of it meaning to call out, the people that you call out, they form an assembly. And so, ekklesia meant assembly. And then, over time, in the Greek New Testament, it was used to mean the assembly of believers in the Christian church. And so over time, ekklesia just began to mean simply church, referring to the people, but then over time it started to refer to the actual church building. And so we have that Greek word ekklesia coming into other languages. Like Spanish, it becomes iglesia, and then in French it becomes
Église.
And I'm noticing, Francois, there's an accent mark over the first letter of this word.
Yes, this accent is to make the the E of Église. Without the accent, you would say Église. It's not very clear because if you have a E in front of G and L like that, I think that would also make Église.
So this accent is called an acute accent.
Yes.
Or in French, it's, I believe, aigu.
Accent aigu.
And you're saying that it changes the quality of the vowel.
Yes, the E vowel, so in French, E, is usually used as E, but you can have several accents on the top of this E, and depending the kind of accent that change the sound. So an acute accent, like here, make a E for église. An accent on the other direction is called accent grave. It makes a E, like the letter A of English. And you can also have a accent circonflexe, which is kind of hat on the E.
Right, it looks like a little pointy, like the top of a house, a rooftop.
And this one is making more A than E. If you want to make A, you need an acute accent.
Now, in English, we are very aware of what syllable receives the emphasis in a word. We always want to make sure that we put the right emphasis or the right accent on the right syllable. And so sometimes we make a joke. We say, I'm putting the emphasis on the wrong syllable. Kind of a joke. When you put the accent on the wrong syllable, it sounds wrong. Does the accent mark here help us to know what syllable the accent goes on?
No. I think the accent here means just to change the sound of this E. So an accent is just a mark on a written mark on one of the letter. There is, I don't think there is accent emphasis in French. An accent is just a mark that may change depending where it is, the vowel. So you can have accent on E, on A, on U, on I.
So the lesson we're learning here is that an accent mark changes the quality of the vowel, not the emphasis.